White flag raised. Zeta in the feature jumps race of the year here at Naas, the Grade 1 Lawlors of Naas Novice Hurdle. Shortish enough run to the first flight, and it's Jasmine Navan and Plantier. Better jump came from Plantier, who landed the leader on the inside and the blue cap wingman. In between horses is the yellow clay with a couple of lengths to Super Sunday, followed to the second flight by Butch Cassidy. Together at the back, Spasiba and Shuffle the Deck, flight 2. In the air together, Plantier and Wingman, followed by Jasmine Navan, disputing the fourth, the yellow clay and Super Sunday. The back 3, coming towards the third flight, Butch Cassidy, Spasiba and Shuffle the Deck. At flight number 3, and it is Plantier, who led away narrowly, Wingman, Jasmine Navan, and the yellow clay. On the inside is Super Sunday, followed round the bend by Butch Cassidy. Ridden along for a handful of strides. Dark colored jacket on the outside of Spasiba, and dropped out to Shuffle the Deck. Entering their final 2 miles, as they straighten it up for flights 4 and 5. Little between Plantier, and to the inside is Wingman, followed by Jasmine Navan, and then the yellow clay, Super Sunday, Butch Cassidy, Spasiba, and last of all is Shuffle the Deck, and ridden away from that fourth flight. On they come to the fifth, the flight that'll be the last one next time, and they're pretty well stacked up. It is Plantier and Wingman together, followed by Jasmine Navan. I'll jump for third by the yellow clay, red cap, and then Super Sunday, followed by Butch Cassidy, Spasiba, and Shuffle the Deck. Last of the 8-runner field, who have a circuit to race in the Lawlors of Naas, Grade 1 Novice Hurdle. Matching strides, Plantier, Sean O'Keefe, one out from the rail. On the inside is Wingman and Danny Gilligan as they stretch on by 2.5 lengths to the yellow clay, Sam Ewing sharing third with Jasmine Navan and Paul Townend, and then Super Sunday and Patrick Mullins, Butch Cassidy, Rachel Blackmore on the outside of Spasiba and Danny Mullins, with the back marker Shuffle the Deck and Mark Walsh. They've just run the end of their first mile. As they head towards the flight past the stands, this will be 6 from the finish. Nothing between Plantier and Wingman. A couple of lengths to the good over the yellow clay, who landed in third. Unbeaten in 3 overflights, the yellow clay. Then Jasmine Navan, Super Sunday next. And then Butch Cassidy, Shuffle the Deck, relegates Spasiba to be the back marker. About 9 furlongs to go. And it's still the same 2, matching strides. Wingman on the inside of Plantier, now by 4 lengths to the yellow clay. Break of less than 2 lengths to Jasmine Navan, who's 4th, and 5th is Super Sunday, then Butch Cassidy. Shuffle the Deck on the outside of Spasiba. They're stretched out now. Jasmine Navan was far from fluent there, gave a place to stable companion Super Sunday. They have a mile to go. They're well inside the halfway stage. Another 4 flights left to jump. Wingman leads narrowly at the top from Plantier. Edging a little bit closer in third is the yellow clay. 5 lengths to Super Sunday, edging the fourth from Jasmine Navan, and then Butch Cassidy, Shuffle the Deck, and Spasiba. Coming towards the fourth last flight, Wingman and Plantier nudged along. 3 clear of the yellow clay. Jasmine Navan has wrestled back the fourth from Super Sunday. As Plantier flattened that flight, it's Wingman by a length to Plantier and the yellow clay. Jasmine Navan and Super Sundays, they come to the flight, which is 3 from the finish, the Lawlors of Naas Novice Hurdle. It's Wingman, Danny Gilligan on the inside, over in front. From Plantier, Sean O'Keefe, and then the yellow clay, Sam Ewing. Jasmine Navan, Paul Townend on the outside of Super Sunday, and Patrick Mullins. They're homeward bound with half a mile to go and 2 flights left to jump. And it is the stable companions of Gordon Elliott's now 1 and 2. Wingman and the yellow clay, who's racing within a half length, breaking clear of Jasmine Navan, who moves after them in third. Plantier is backtracking, passed by Super Sunday, and then Butch Cassidy. Less than 3 furlongs to race, and 2 flights left to jump, and it's Wingman challenged by the yellow clay on the outside. Out in front of Super Sunday, who moves after them in third. Jasmine Navan is in fourth, and in between the last 2 2 flights. The yellow clay has gone for the Lawlors of Naas Grade 1 Novice Hurdle and kicks clear readily. Final flight up and over is the yellow clay from Super Sunday, who landed second from Wingman. Jasmine DeVoe has run a disappointing race in fourth, and up towards the finish it is the yellow clay and Sam Ewing out clear from Super Sunday, who's doing best of the rest ahead of Wingman, but it is the yellow clay maintaining his unbeaten record, and the Lawlors of Naas Grade 1 Novice Hurdle continues to go unbeaten over flights. Super Sunday second, Wingman in third.
Well, Gordon Elliott, no doubt, very, very pleased that this next fixture got the go-ahead. He's won the Lawlors of Naas Novice Hurdle once again, going with the yellow clay. He goes from strength to strength. Just how good was he there?
Yeah, he was delighted with him, Gary. You know, I thought he travelled from the halfway through the race to the second last. He travelled better than he's ever travelled in a race. But say having a bit of a race last year, Navan probably learned him a bit. But thought it was a good performance. And ground I was very worried about, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd run through the tactics beforehand.
Yeah.
Did what you were seeing mirror how you hoped it would go?
Yeah, look, I was glad. We wanted a good, honest gallop, and I told Danny to go out and make it a good, honest one, and it worked out beautiful because one of Willie's others went along with us and gave us a bit of company. Sam just hit third or fourth and took a lead. Thought he got there a bit soon, but when you win, it's great.
Handled conditions really well. Where do you think we will see him next?
Look, he'll be entered in DRF in the 2 mile 6 hurdle, probably on the 2 mile as well, but he's had 4 runs now, Gary. I'd say we might just hold fire maybe and go straight to Cheltenham.
And what would be your feeling if he did do that? What race do you think?
I'd imagine the middle distance race. Yeah.
That's a good fit. From third horse must have pleased you too. He travelled really well, didn't he?
Very happy, and he behaved today. No hanging, no line. You know, we read him in Cheltenham the last year. Noel and Valerie had their Christmas party and they were keen to have a runner, and we hadn't much else to run for them, but 2 miles is just too sharp for him. He's flat out going to the first, but I'd say you could actually step into Hoy up the tree and you might be even more in his comfort zone.
Sadly, you mentioned Noel and Valerie. Doesn't look like they're here today.
No.
Hopefully they're somewhere a bit warmer.
They're in Turkey, so they are. I think doing a bit of shopping for the hotel or something, so they're in Turkey. They're back tomorrow even, but they'll be watching it and they'll be delighted with both horses. Firefox ran great early, struggled on the ground a bit, but
what's your feeling with him, Willie?
listen, we could go to Dublin, we could go straight to the Arkle and Cheltenham. Good horse, you won't see the best of him until we get the better ground.
It's been a good day's work. Well done. Thanks.
Thanks, Gary. Cheers. Thanks.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.